us and financial freedom is fear. And we need to break the fear. It's self-limiting belief, you know. Okay. And that's something we all are born with. In some cases, our religion, you know, indoctrinates us, you know, to say it's good to be, you know, poor, you know, and you know, if you become rich, you know, you forget God and that type of stuff, you know. So the first thing I had to change in my own life was to change my mentality, you know, mental outlook, my thoughts, the way I thought about money, you know. Because I came from a mentality or outlook on life where I thought, you know, the problems in the world we have today are because of, you know, capitalism and exploitation and greed, and you know, only a few people control the world, and because of them, you know, other people are poor, you know, because, you know, it's inequity and there's no distribution, fairness, that type of stuff, you know. And I was monk, you know, I didn't have any money, you know, I lived, you know, basically as a volunteer, you know, so most of my life I lived, you know, without having money, you know. And when I went to the business world, you know, I had to change thoughts inside of me, and I had to accept the fact it's okay to have money, you know, nothing is wrong to have money. So I remember the first time, you know, I used to do some work, you know, and I had to send invoice to people, and I would feel like shy, you know, like, you know, I can't send invoice, you know. To the government department, you know, do some needs assessment, research type of thing. And I was shy to send invoice, you know, because I felt, you know, I cannot, you know, send money. Maybe, you know, they will think about me like this and that, you know. So two types of mentality: poverty mentality and abundance mentality. You know? So if you want to really achieve financial freedom, you have to change your mentality, you know, and accept, you know, abundance mentality. You know? So poverty mentality says, you know, I'm poor, you know, I don't deserve to be rich, you know, there's not enough money in this world, you know. And we're brought up, you know, because we don't have enough money to buy things, you know, for education, for children. It's always scarcity mentality, you know. And we believe all our life that way, you know, and we develop fear, you know, fear of money. And because of that fear, we make all wrong decisions about money. You know, we steal, you know, we buy, you know, endowment policies and medical aids, insurances, and all types of things, you know, and I do opposite, you know. I have no endowment policy, you know, I have no pension fund, you know, because I want to be. I said to myself many years ago, I want to be financially free, and I'm like 40, you know, not when I'm 60 or 70. Coming back to the next point, you know, what do you think you become? Spiritual principle. So if you don't have a goal, if you don't have desire or dream to be financially free by age of whatever you set up, you know, 40, 50, 60, you're going to become probably when you're 60 or 70 or 80 or maybe never, you know, because you didn't have a goal, you know. So what I've learned, everything starts first with a goal or desire or idea or dream, you know. The first thing is you must have a really desire to be financially free, or to set up targets for yourself. You know, I want to be, you know, have X amount, you know, million, 10, 100, billion, whatever it is, by this age, you know. And then somehow your life will move in that direction, you know. But you have to have desire. You have to be really hungry, you know. You have to be really, you know, ambitious, you know. And once you have that, you know, and you remind yourself every day, and somehow your life will move in that direction, you know. And opportunities will come, you know. It doesn't matter if you work, you know, for salary, you know, 80, 90, or whatever percent of your time. You can still, there'll be opportunities, like, you know. So in my own life in trading, you know, I made money by spending 5 minutes, sometimes for a few days, you know, I wouldn't even check shares. I don't know what's happening, you know. Okay. So you can make money by not actually working full time for it, you know. But once you have this desire, somehow spiritually, you start attracting opportunities in your life, you know. So maybe lottery, you know, maybe be deal, maybe some business opportunity, maybe trading stock market, maybe property, maybe friend or someone is going to cross your path, you know, because there's abundance, you know. Okay. Now this is a abundance mentality. There's abundance of things. There's abundance of money out there in the world, you know. There's a billions and trillions, whatever it is, you know. There's abundance of everything, not only money. There's abundance of happiness. There's abundance of air and water and plants and sun and everything we need, you know. Okay. There's abundance of opportunities for you to achieve financial freedom, you know, and everything else, you know. Okay. But it takes a lot of effort to change the way you think, you know, because we are our worst enemies, you know. And I struggled, you know, for many years to change that mentality, you know. And you know, Regenesys was second story of building business from an idea to what is it worth today. More than 100 million rents, more than 200 million rents, you know. And again, but I thought, you know, I had to work hard. I could do all types of things, you know, and I did it, you know, through blood, sweat, and tears, you know, and you know, all types of things. But it took me like many years. But there's other way also, you know. You can be smart, you know. It all depends, you know, on your mental outlook, you know. And so these are some of the principles I want to just like extract, with the hope that they are going to be useful for you, you know. Because I believe, you know, principles are universal. Although we all have, you know, our own destinies and our own paths, and we cannot copy each other, you know. I say that always, you know. So I have my own path, you know. Each of you has, you know, your own path, and we have to be authentic. We have to be who we are. We cannot copy anyone, you know. If I try to copy Richard Branson, I'll be failure, you know. If you try to copy me, you're going to fail, you know, like, you know. But you have to be authentic. You have to be who you are, and you have to accept the fact that you are special, that you are unique, and realize that the power is inside of you. Okay, that's the most beautiful thing. That power is inside of you. So irrespective, if you have rich parents or poor parents, if you have a university degree or no university degree, you know, if you are black or white, you know, if you are man or woman, you know, if you are old or young, you know, if you have friends in banks or don't have friends in banks, you know, if you have funny accent like me or you have Oxford accent, you know. So that's the most amazing thing, you know. The power is inside of us, you know. And that's what I learned as a monk, you know. That was one of the most beautiful things, you know. I learned happiness inside of me, and the real power is inside of us, you know. I was lucky. I think I was lucky, blessed. I don't know, or maybe at the right time, or maybe a combination of all of this. Or maybe I was intuitive. I don't know, you know. Or maybe I deserved because I gave 5 years of my life to poor people in Orange Farm, you know. Maybe I earned some credits or karma, which I could cash in later in the business world, you know. Okay. So going back to these principles, you know. So if I can, I really don't want to give advice, but I'm saying, you know, start with the dream, you know. Set up a goal, you know. Realize that power is inside of you, you know. Accept that fact, you know. You know, there's 7 billion people in this world, you know, like, and you're unique. There's no one else like you, you know. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it special? Isn't it special? Special means special, you know. That means you are special. It means you are so special, you know. And special means, you know, you have unique purpose, you know, to do this, to do things in this world, you know. You're not just here to be mediocre and to live in peace, you know, and to die. No one knows about us, you know. We're here to make the world a better place, you know, to leave a legacy, to express and to help others, to make, you know, to resolve some of the problems we have, you know. Because there's so much injustice, there's so much suffering. Okay. And how do we break fear? We have to just confront and do things, you know. So if it's about money, start saving, you know, do things, you know, action, and then freedom comes soon after that, you know. If it's about your education, same thing, you know. Enroll, dream, persevere, and before you know, you'll see degree after degree falling. Also, you're earning more money, and that helping you to achieve financial freedom. Rest, you know. So many small steps. Are you with me? You know. Okay. And I want to talk a little bit about this potential. So, our body is most amazing. It's most magical, you know. not only your body, your mind, and soul. And that's really, really powerful. We can live without food, we can live without sleeping. We can stretch it. We can manifest, reality. We can achieve financial freedoms. We can build universities. We can do anything we actually we think of. And again, that power is inside of us. And going back again to that principle, dream. So anything in this world worth success or anything started with a dream. So if you look at any billionaire, started with dream, idea, invisible, intangible. There's no secrecy to achieving financial freedom. And it's so easy, and you all can get it. If you really want it. The question is, do you really, really want it? Are you clear? Do you have the desire? Do you have a goal? And we need to walk through fears. We need to walk around roads less traveled, and unbeaten tracks, So only when we break these fears, we realize our own power, And 10% they just give. 10% of people, they give, they serve, they help, they give when no one is looking at their back, What happens is those 10% of people somehow they always progress in life, because they give, they open up, they give unconditionally. They also receive abundantly. Okay, so it's a very interesting principle of giving and taking. And sooner we master this art of giving, the better we will become more successful. Yet fear paralyzes us, and we do all stupid things. So if we can accept death, as part of life, then we can really break fear. And when we break fear, then we can be more in tune, intuitive. We can awaken our power and potential, and we can take more risk, and we can live life more fully. Because life is to be lived fully. You have to take risks and fail and succeed and try and experience joy of success and failure. And are you with me?